Hello. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Is everyone enjoying hopefully enjoying the rain that they have in their area at the moment? It is pissing down here and it's wonderful. It is fan dabby dozy. I'm very happy. I'm going to have a look at curious pastimes tonight. First, I'll give you an update. I had my meeting with Rene this morning at 8 o'clock. He he was at the airport while we had a chat, and he just wanted to say that how much he loved everything that we've done, and people who work in the office, the warehouse, and everything are very, very happy. They still watch the streams and stuff that I've done, so it's a win. It's really, really good. He's looking forward to there's something coming up basically, which is really good, and I'm really looking forward to. I can't really talk about it, so very exciting there. So hopefully things are looking up for everything there. So, but yeah, things are good. Things are looking good. I am not well. My throat is killing me. I think I'm going down with a cold or something. So, yeah, so that's fun. I have done a COVID test. I don't have COVID. So, that's good. But yeah, my throat is really, really sore. So, yes. Anyway, I hope everybody is COVID free since '93. Excellent. I don't know why I looked over there, because it's all there as well. Anyway, never mind. COVID free since '93. So yeah, it's looking good. So it's all onwards and upwards, and things are looking really good. So I'm very, very happy. And then yeah, hopefully we'll get more stuff for everybody and do more giveaways and bits and bobs. So apologies if I'm a bit lackluster this evening and not my normal bundle of energy. So, but still, we are all there and everything is wunderbar and it's great. Urizen 2.0, yeah, the update for Urizen looks amazing. Looks really, really good. I don't think I've seen too many complaints about it. You can't make everybody happy, but yeah, it looks really good. The Brass Coast stuff is looking good. Everything's looking good. So yeah, so really, really pleased. Yeah. So I figured tonight we'd have a quick look at we'd have a look at curious pastimes. So we've done so much on Empire, and we will continue to do stuff on Empire. So I figured that after we've had a look, we did have a look at Lorien Trust was it a few weeks ago now. We could. I have no idea what's been going on. I've been too busy to catch streams for about 3 weeks, but I'm glad everything is going good. Oh, yes. Yeah, things are really, really good. Everything surrounding the channel is growing, so I'm not complaining. I really can't complain. We're getting a lot more interest from other people from outside. I've got loads of massive projects coming up. I'm doing both. I'm doing London and Birmingham Comic Con. I need to get people for the panels for that again, to put that out again, just to get some do there. Hi James, how you doing, bud? So there's lots of stuff going on, and there's a lot of hype at the moment. So I figured that we'd just push all of this ourselves. And as I say, Rene from Epic Armory is ecstatic. He's really happy with everything that we're doing. He's found the streams really funny, which is good, because I'm not funny. I'm a deeply serious person, and nothing I do is comical, ever. So, yeah. I'm ha funny to look at. Thank you, Bethany. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff going on. We're doing really well. And it looks like April will be doing the trailer. Yeah, so April will be doing the trailer, it looks like. So, deeply serious person says the man who once pretended to be a chair. Yes, I did pretend to be a chair. Thank you, John. Even though I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, Dave. Good to see you, man. I'm doing very well. Yeah, things are going really well. So I cannot complain about anything, even though I want to. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting stuff going and doing more videos and everything. So yeah, looking forward to the future. But yeah, so for tonight we're gonna have a look at Curious Pastimes. I think we got really lucky with the Lorien Trust line because their website is awesome. Everything's nicely laid out. Everything looks really good. This one I've had a little look already. It looks a little bit not as organised, but it does look like there's a lot more stuff to go through. So if I load up get the thing up. So there we go. I'm going to be in the way, aren't I? I'm just going to be in the way. So I can move me around. Oh no, you can see the portal to the edge of the earth. There you go, that's gone. So, yes, there are children outside in the pouring rain, screaming and shouting. Yes, put myself more in the way. There you go, I'll sit here. I can make myself smaller. I have a tiny Steve. Tucked up. Oh no, hiding. There you go. I'll be tiny Steve. Hello. Hello. Tucked up down in the corner here. So, yeah, I know. I need to do I need to see if I can get some voice alteration software for the mic, and then I could do that. Shed your shoes. If you know Hat Films, that's fucking hilarious. So, but rain's just started to pour here, so needed after today's heat. Yeah, it's going to be muggy for a day or two, but yeah, it'll be good. It's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to the rain. Oh, and there's someone's listening to Will Smith. Sorry, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, I should say. So, let's go back over here. Right. So, Tiny Steve! Right, so let's have a little look at this website. Can you read the website okay? Can you see it alright? Is it all good? Do you need me to scroll out or make it bigger? Boom, shake the room. Boom, shake the room. All good? Excellent. So, the big thing that we'll notice from the author... Sorry, my leg is bleeding. Oh, shit. I got bitten when I went airsofting. And, yeah, and I just scratched it. And I think I've opened up a bite. So now my leg is really bleeding. Oh, well, never mind. Just a casual injury. Your toes are bleeding right now. No sogging strain, so I'll catch this on the board. Have a good one. Cheers, man. Catch you, catch you later. We are syncing up. Yeah, we're syncing up. Yeah, that's not good. Anyway, so let's have a look. What we got? So, right, I was curious about this immediately. So, right to be forgotten, that's just their GDPR stuff. So, if you want stuff deleted, then they will. So, policies, rules, contacts. So, all of their events. Let's have a look at this. New to Larp. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is quite good. This is just if you are brand new to this, then you can read this essentially. On the first day and often on the first day of the first and last event, often at the middle events too, there is a new player briefing at the Crimson Moon Tavern. It's fun and friendly. Okay, so this is what PD do, where they have the new player briefings and everything to tell everybody this is how you do it all. So that's good. At least more people are doing these sorts of things. Camping clothing, medical considerations, English weather. How do you prepare for it exactly? It's 27 degrees at the moment. It's pissing down. So, like, thank you, Beth. This is because it can be quite intimidating to just jump in. Yeah, this is good. Oh, I've had an idea for something. I bought a whiteboard, and in the realization that if I get ideas for things, it's going to go on the wall, but I've forgotten about it and I hadn't put it up. So I've had an idea for something and now I need a place where to write it down. I'm going to use my beard comb and it's not... Oh, come on. Yay! See, professional. Right here. Ooh. Magnets. Like magnets. Ooh, I've broken it. Oh, I only need a little bit of it. And then... There you go. I've used it for the first time. Well done. I used some supplies to write down household stuff, but they only had a pack. 100-page protectors in the shop, so now I have to find use for like 80 extra page protect. Yeah, we've got loads as well. Oh, that's gonna be sore. Hello. So yeah, so they've got the new player stuff here. So this is basically how do you cope with English weather? How do you prepare for it? Warm clothing, gets cold at night. Games remains timed in after when it's for at least 4 or 5 hours after sunset. That's really good. Oh, excellent stuff. Yeah, you don't prepare. You just you get there and you have a little bit of a complain about it all. That is how the British prepare. We are great at doing that sort of thing. So, medication. So it's very it's nice and simple, which is good. So, contact. So rules. So let's have a look at the world because this is what we want to see. No, okay. The known world is in a tent. All of the information in this section is considered common knowledge. An EPC may be assumed to know as little or as much IC information here as they wish. Doesn't look like there's any information here. No, let's refresh it. Okay, there's nothing there. Factions. Okay, we've got some pictures as well. That's cool. Well, look at that. I like that a lot. Another egg. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah, I will try. Well, I've gone into the next tab, next one along, down, so I like the bird on the pole. I like that a lot. Is this just the same? Is this a fact? So, is this similar then to the other the other one then, where it's not so much nations, it's more you've got certain little factions that take over the world. So you can be in any nation and in any faction. Each faction, there's normally a number of smaller groups. PCs are encouraged to join form groups because they provide support and identity within the campaign world. So that's a yes then. Factions are essentially geographical in origin, and so draw the majority of their members from a specific area of the known world. So each faction has its own personality. Okay, so that's quite similar to the LT stuff. Bad website design, yeah. I mean, they might have just missed out on something. Yeah, looks like it. So factions. So the Algaia are the children of the goddess, spiritual, respectful of the land, and driven with a passion to rid the world of evils that plague the good people of the factions. It's quite loud out there, isn't it? Got a bounce, take care, buddy. Should be back in a bit. No worries, man. You take after yourself. Stop your toe bleeding. They oppose the unnatural in whatever guise it takes, be it demon, undead, or other manner of strange creature. Some take this to the extreme, dedicate every waking moment to the path of the goddess. Known as her swords, these powerful warrior priests are beacons of light against the darkness. That sounds funky. I could get behind that. Let me know if it gets too loud. I've done it and CP, it's about the same. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities there. I did hear that people who left LT and went off to formed CP basically it was the same game, just they changed little bits of it. Yeah, let me know if it's too noisy, and then I can go and close or ask Helen to come in and close the door for me. So hopefully we can hear less stuff. Noise is okay for me currently. Cool. Okay, so that's quite interesting. Mages, healers, shamans have their powers to master magics and turn the power against the enemies of the free peoples. Verkruthen live by word and deed. Whilst written documents may hold little significance, the spoken word means everything. Honour above all else is their law, and the many gods and dark histories are all they have to fear. Death does not concern, believing that they will pass to the Summerlands. Ah. Okay, so it's not real. I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this. I feel like they could do a lot to expand. That's the story I heard. I do like foresty nature vibes usually. Yeah, I like that sort of stuff. So, Beth, if you like foresty naturey stuff, why aren't you in the Navarre? Oh, yeah. Let's throw that one out there. Straight out of left field. So I'm going to be fiddling with some magnets now as well. Not all our warriors are... Okay, so... As long as a person honours the god. So compromising the lands of Erin, Caledonia, Manx and Cimria. The peoples are as varied as their tartans. Okay, so are these like Celts then? They're painted woad. Yeah, Celts. So yeah, Celts, Gauls. Okay, so really into that part of it. So that's quite funky. That's quite cool. I quite like the look of these ones then. Well, because I'm a big baby and my IRL friend is a Steiner, but also I love Wintermark vibes. Yeah, reminds me of that Northern Grit thing. I live in Yorkshire, so I appreciate that. Yeah. You'll see sense eventually. Yeah. Well, yeah, I do like this sort of thing. What faction did you play in, James? I'd be interested to know. But these are quite that looks quite funky, like the Celt sort of things. So they're an exceptionally mobile skirmishing force, even in the heaviest of combats. Okay, that's cool. The Jereg are a people drawn together by their shared belief in the unity of the nation and their pragmatic moral outlook. The hostile land of Siberia is where the Jereg make their home, from deadly marshes to vast unforgiving deserts. The Jereg people not only survive from both great city-states and the thriving tribal civilizations. The Jereg Empire believes in the great freedom where no race, religion or belief is persecuted and will go to any lengths to protect their own. To be Jereg is to never be alone. Powerful wizards. Okay. Vipers. Okay, we'll get to those then. So that sounds quite interesting. So stand beside pro soldiers from the many cities who come to guard the war host. The fighting force is bolstered by potions and skillfully crafted tools of war. So the lions. There was a lions in LT as well. War host of Albion, fabled land of chivalry and valour, righteousness, honour, law. These are the watchwords of this unyielding band of bloody heroes, as they strive to keep the light of order from guttering in the darkness of a chaotic world. Excellent. So the lions looks like they're very similar. So armour-clad presence. So these are the colours of the knights. So these are, there you go, gods of law, nobles, glory, and all of this sort of stuff. So I've just realised I'm so small. You can't even. Let's make me a little bit bigger. There you go. Hi. So, well, yeah, a lot of Dawn vibes on this one for me, which is cool. James, are you thinking of coming to Empire at all? Is that something you're planning on? Whether seeking aid or volunteering service, the great meeting place in the lands is acknowledged as the Round Table of the Lions. So very Arthurian. Okay, that's cool. I quite like weirdly, for me, I quite like the sound of the lions so far. I can't remember what one I picked from LT. But my plan is to go and do all of these. Ooh, I do have one little bit of an announcement as well. My Twitch, what's going on? Who? I don't know who that is. Sorry, I've just been gifted a sub to a channel I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see. I didn't realise I had done that. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, that was my Twitch. I have been thinking about it. You'd love it. It's really, really good. You would love it. So, yeah, this looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'll come to my announcements once we've done. Yes, the Never-Ending Mirror. When I've gone through all the factions, I'll tell you my little bit of news, because that was something I should have done at the beginning, but I forgot. Because I'm terrible. I'm a horrible human being. The Steppe Alliance. Trust the line between light and dark, striving for balance, ready to step to either side in order to preserve equilibrium. Good film. So, no true leaders. They believe they are all equal, although they will annually elect voices to speak the combined will of many. The diversity of peoples within the Steppe Alliance is their strength. but it's what they have in common which brings them together. Their respect of the land, their reverence towards their ancestors, and their love for their mother. So they're a people of action. So hospitable, vibrant, the variety meaning of the Steppe Alliance is never a dull place to be. Their only real foe is imbalance and tripping up. Awful, awful joke. And they will travel any path to find their way to combat it and restore harmony wherever they are. So, I could have done a self-Mexican wave, never mind. So you've got the Teutonic Knights as well, by the sounds of it. Teutonia is a land of efficiency where action matters. What may seem like brutality is clarity of thought and action, uncluttered by moral uncertainty. Philosophers in Teutonia are welcome to gather in dark corners to mutter and argue about morality at their leisure. So efficiency drives common belief by your own hands that you will change the world by bringing glory to the nation and gods of Teutonia. Teutonians do not think it noble to die for their country, but to kill and kill again in defence of your nation is something to believe in. That's cool, I like that. There's a solemn devout and ingrained belief that the gods do not serve Teutonia. Teutonia serves the gods. How you show your devotion is unimportant. That you show it is critical. Okay, that's quite funky. I quite like the sound of that. No, this is CP. There are, as we are, they are the Monopoly Commission. As we are discovering, there is a lot of similarities between the two. So this is this is CP. I had a look at LT a few weeks ago. So, but that's quite interesting. So we've got next the Wolves of Norska, vibrant society, who do nothing by half measures, sending enemies to death beneath an axe blade or singing tales of heroism. So there's a land of ice, so they're Vikings. Yep. Huskals, Karls, Jarls. The capital city of Odinsheim is the home of the ruling council of all the land, where the hearth gathered to decide the rulership of the people. Okay, that's cool. While much of Norska is predominantly human, ogres, trolls and beasts from the darkest regions come to support the war host, driven by the promise of battle. They venerate the Azir with as much fervour and as any human born of the lands, their might adding to the destructive forces of the wolf battle lines. Okay, so it was I who gifted you a sub. Sorry, I thought no, I had no idea. It's a D&D stream with British comedians. Thought the DM, though the DM is an ex-PD dude amongst other things. Ah, right, okay. Thank you for the sub. I will check that out. I will go and have a look at that. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting to D&D stream with British comedians. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Thank you very much, Ed. I really appreciate it. I don't know if they still do the howling thing. James will be the best one to know about that because he's a Viper. So, but this is the Vikings, just Viking. These are Vikings. So you've got the Mercenary Camp, home to mixed groups from disparate backgrounds: warriors, scholars, spellcasters, craftsmen, traders, and drifters who have no home. Work for coin, act in honour, some for knowledge or power, some simply travel the lands free of the ties of the nations. Ooh. I quite like the sound of the Mercenary Camp. So not belonging to anyone, warrior for hire, get to do your own thing and avoid all of the... So, where are the Vipers? Have I missed the Vipers? Why can't I miss the Vipers? I don't miss things. I miss most things. But I haven't missed the Vipers. They just weren't there. Ooh, world map. Let's have a look at the world map and see if it's an egg. Doesn't say. Oh, Beth, thank you so much for gifting. Thank you so much for doing that. Not been for a long time. Played Wolf 20 years ago, made it to rank 2 in the faction and the Encounters. Only ever did one game though. Okay, we can't get to the map. Doesn't want to work. The howling thing was a bit suboptimal. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so the map doesn't want to work. So, never mind. Oh yeah, so, big thing. So, where I've said that I'm looking at doing more LARPs and things like that, looking into doing more and more stuff. I'm going to be going to Conquest next year. This was part of the conversation with Rene this morning because Epic Armories are going, and as you know, we're quite heavily affiliated with them now. So I'm going to be looking at getting a rather large group together. They're the Teutonic Knights now. There we go. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm going to be looking at getting a group together to go off to Conquest in Germany next year. Going to vlog it, do the whole shebang with it, so it could be a lot of fun. So yeah, okay, that looks pretty cool. I mean, the maps, the Gobi Desert. There's a lot of takes from the real world here. The Lorien Trust has never been exactly on it with IT. Yeah, I mean, when I was on their website as well, there was a few issues in that. But I mean, this is obviously, like I say, this is CP's one, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. So, hi Reese. So yeah, if we can get a nice group of people together, then we can have a nice big thing. Because I believe you are allowed to play your LARP character from your own LARP at Conquest, because it's just like a massive magical meeting point. So that's why you see Roman soldiers there, you see Vikings there. That's why you see orcs there, you see all of these things there. So yeah, so it looks like it's a real. It's a big deal. So I really want to go. So yeah, so I'll put something out, and we can have a look at getting as many people as we can. Is it going to stick to it? Yes, it is. Good. So yeah, so Conquest could be a lot of fun. I'm not too sure when it is though, but we'll find that one out, and we'll put something up. Right, world. So, races. Let's have a look at this. Conquest of Methodia. Yes, that is the one. That is the one. So, my opinion on it is, if we can get enough people together to have a look at it, to go, then, I mean, there's a chance we can drive there. So, or get a minivan or a minibus or something like that, rather. And we can take all of our tents, and we can have everything in one place, and it'll be good. But it's like, I think it's like 5 days long, 5 to 7 days long. It's a big one. It's a big thing. So, Beastmen, Beastkin, Beastfolk. How do we end up here? Yeah, the Sentinel Gate bought. I'll be up for helping drive if I can actually afford to think about going. Yeah. I think, I mean, obviously with what I get through the stream and the community and everything, I will look to help in any way that I can. But it could be a lot of fun. And vlogging that sort of stuff would just be just shitloads of fun. So, Beastmen, Beastkin, Beastfolk. This is a collective term for those sentient creatures that, whilst humanoid in form, have strong associations and features. Okay, so they've got a minimum physical representation. Face makeup. James, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Robbie play play this? I'm pretty sure he did this. Yeah, 10,000 Larpers. They get 10 to 15,000 Larpers at Conquest. They've got a fort that's built, and it takes you. It's the site is massive. The holy site for Conquest is actually on Google Maps. It's recorded as a holy site. It's massive. So Robbie does cool. I thought, yeah, because I know he played Beastman or something. So yeah, 10 to 15,000 people go to do that. So you can take your Empire character. So I could turn up as Mac to Conquest, which would be interesting. So face makeup or high quality mask that represents a bestial appearance. Animal orientated costume displaying a bestial nature. If the skill natural armor is taken as a veteran skill, the beastkin's costume must be bulky to represent this. Okay, that's quite funky. I quite like that. Dwarves. Humanoid in form, short in stature. Thought to be more long-lived than humans, dwarves will generally have finely crafted clothing and equipment that will be cared for and maintained in a fastidious manner. Although mythology pits the races of dwarves and elves against each other, I've got the hiccups, there is little or no evidence to support such interracial hatred. The typical lifespan is 200 to 400 years. Okay. So, minimal physical representation. All male dwarves sport a beard, but not stubble. Female dwarves generally do not have beards. Costume should be bulky and practical, but with an appearance of high quality. Interesting. Okay, I quite like that. Beastkin of the Lions. Yeah, the Lions is 100% Robbie. Like nature itself, elves are wide-ranging in both their appearance and attitude, from the wild and unpredictable to the calm and serene. Sometimes within the same individual, there is little above their facial features. Elven longevity and appearance has given rise to much speculation about links with the alleged immortals called the Fae. They live to 200 to 900 years. Oh. So, pointed is, costume should be ornate or distinctive, reflecting that quality which represents elves for more mundane creatures. So, the Dark Elves, known as Drow. So, this is something that generally causes a lot of contention with people. So, I, for one, if I ever play CP, will never be playing a Drow. So, it's unclear whether this is a race apart from mainstream elves. Generally, Dark Elves live deep underground complexes, some of which are ruled by matriarchal societies, and have developed midnight black skin. Yikes, they should probably specify not to use brown makeup at the bare minimum. That's what LT have done, isn't it? They've said, please do not use these colours and stuff. So, yeah, we'll move on. Humans. Humans are boring. Goblins. Includes the race Kobold. The widespread varied race is often difficult to tell where the Goblin race ends and the Orc race begins. So, green skin colour, ear and nose prosthetics or a mask, while not a strict requirement, can greatly add to the look of a Goblin. Okay, so Orcs must be a separate thing then. Costume should look cobbled together from many disparate parts. Ogres. Ah, see, this is more my style. I could see you playing a dwarf, Steve. No idea why. No, they're too fancy in this. Too fancy. I couldn't play a dwarf here. Yeah, too fancy. I could play an ogre. A large and proud race whose strength and raw courage is legendary. Their physical presence and strength of will makes it easy for them to berate and press into service lesser races. for their own whims. An ogre's life can be characterized by a series of brutal incidents strung together around eating and drinking, which makes them very abrupt in their dealings with others, with a tendency to trample over the social niceties that other races hold dear. Ogres have a magpie-like attitude to dress, as bright as possible, and as much as possible, with their obviously savage appearance further enhanced by baroque styles of armour and viciously detailed weaponry. That's interesting. Trolls is better than ogres. That's quite interesting. That we've got trolls coming up. So orcs, physically, there's no such thing as an average orc. They come in a variety of skin colours and sizes, although dark skin does seem to be common. Their tendency to regard survival of the fittest as a central tenet of childcare means that they're generally tough, robust creatures. So, didn't do the minimum physical representation. Non-natural skin colour through makeup or a good quality mask. Facial prosthetics are not a strict requirement, but can really help. Costume should reflect a larger than human physique. In addition, due to the ogre racial veteran skill, an ogre's costume must be even more bulky if either the skill natural armour or extra body development are taken. It must also therefore be considerably more bulky if both of these skills are taken. Interesting. Dark green to brown skin colour through makeup or a good quality mask. In addition, due to the orc racial veteran skills, an orc's costume must be more bulky? I don't know what that means. The natural armour is taken. Trolls. The common image of a troll is that of a foul, violent creature with little concern for other creatures or indeed the world at large. Excellent. They had me at violent. However, folklore does this race a great injustice. Trolls are large and varied hominids whose skin colour and texture generally reflects the climate from which they originate. For example, from the far north have a smooth, pallid skin with coarse patches of hair, while those that dwell in more temperate may have more skins that tend to a swamp green or rock grey, depending on their origin. Their dress often reflects their deliberate and contemplative nature, multi-layered with many odds and ends attached, each with some significance to the troll in question. Trolls are extremely methodical. A single troll will have the same capacity for good and evil as other beings, but their size and their indifference to adversity gives them a better than ever aptitude for martial skills and behaviour. Trolls are not necessarily adverse to magic, but it's undoubtedly true that troll mages are very rare. Interesting. I quite like that. If it's not Baroque, don't fix it. Oh, oh dear. Thank you, Don. A character may be of mixed heritage. No, wrong bit. Non-natural skin colour through makeup or good quality mask, generally reflecting the environment from which the troll originates. Facial prosthetics. Heavy brow, not horns. Troll costume should be big and bulky with a natural feel to it. Yeah. If a player wishes to design a character that does not fall in one of the above races, they may do so. Oh, okay. Player may only play a non-standard race with permission of CP. It must be obtained prior to an event. Races outside of the standard must be identified by very distinctive makeup, dress, and actions, making them clearly different from the normal. Oh, excuse me. There are NPCs within CP. So they are included to, but not limited, Fae, Undead, Vampires, Death Knights and Wraiths. That's awesome. Giants, Fomori. Oh, I see a werewolf. That'd be awesome. I'd love to play a werewolf. That'd be great fun. Djinns, demons, golems and constructs. See, when I played Maelstrom for that one time, I played a golem. That was a lot of fun. So where else have we got in the world then? Other points of note within the world. So many silly CP stories involving werewolves. Do tell. Do tell. That's awesome. That's really funky. The Empire of the Golden Isle, an NPC faction. The Empire consists of a martial force and civil service made up of ogres, hobgoblins, and trolls, governed by a line of rulers blessed by Crit, god of war. The Empire are formidable foes and deeply honourable allies. It's not our empire because we're the bad guys. The Western continent. 3 people travel to a new continent, the west of the known world, hot and arid with different magic, spells and traditions. They discovered a number of new peoples, the Tuareg. Very tentish people. Tentish? No? Tuareg? Tents? No? Gone? No? Okay. Gin would be amazing. Yeah, see the restricted one, the NPC ones, yeah, I'd love to see some of those. The main one was Monkey and I inventing a werewolf in the woods. Eventually someone organised a mob to hunt them down and CP felt compelled to actually send out a werewolf. That's awesome though. You've got to give it up to a company, to people who are organising this, and they're going to react. They're going, oh, you're trying to do this. They're going to go and try to kill this. Let's send one out properly. That's awesome. I like that a lot. One of many trade and information organisations within the game world whose NPC members visit the factions and can provide trade in ingredients or materials. Yeah, that's cool. Nice, simple. The College of Earthly and Celestial Studies. An NPC staffed and player character driven organisation that is interested in the workings of the world and its peoples. The college meets each day and maintains a library of information available to its members. PCs can gain qualification through submissions of research projects, and resources are pulled by college members. A place to explore and research rituals, alchemy, crafting, conjoined magics, and newly discovered arts of necromancy, thaumaturgy, and demonology. An IC and OC resource for all player characters with NPC staff. That sounds fun. They could give you lots of stuff to do there. Academy of War, a group of players who are learning to develop their martial and physical skills through quests, training and challenges, also run by NPC staff. The Academy of Natural Philosophies, staffed by NPCs. This group of players... This group of players are exploring the reaches of magic and combining different areas of magic to understand and control the world. Interesting. There's some interesting stuff there. I do like some of this. It's like a lot of stuff's been put in, and I feel that it can all grow and expand. But I get the feeling that what they're waiting on are players to actually take things and grow and expand them themselves. So it's a very player-driven game. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on that one, people who have played, but I get the distinct impression that that's what they want. That's what they want to do. Done the world map. Other creatures and beings. Hello. Look at that. That's really funky. So Ollie Facey. So Fae, said to be the first living creatures. The Fae are ancient, beautiful, haughty, capricious, and powerful. Excellent. Oh, see, I think they could do with more photos, couldn't they? Demons are beings with a reputation for evil, although it's true to say they simply have no appreciation of mortal frailty or morality. Undead. Most undead live mortal lives among the factions until their death and reanimation by a necromancer or other force. Giovanni. Constructs. Fashioned of mundane materials and enchanted by powerful magic. So this is golems and stuff like that as well. Spirits. Souls of the dead. Spirits of place. Troubled ancestors. The memories of great heroes and even the embodiments of concepts and stories. That's cool. That does look really, really funky. Great, yeah, definitely great horns. It could be. I've forgotten what I said, James. My memory is awful. Oh, constructs. Yeah, So that could be. So that could be golems then. That would be really cool. 1996 to 2016. 20 years of heroes. The story so far. Cool. Lots of... Everybody's really, really focused. Apart from this person in the corner. Can you see this person? This one up here? It's like everybody's going, luring you to do the thing over there. And they're up in the corner going, but he's taking a photo. Factions at war. Ah, the Vipers of Teutonia. We're engaged in a war over territory. So, Griffin. So this is basically just... This is just the history, isn't it, then? I'm not going to read all of it. If you want to read it all, then get back, come and find it and read it. Because we'll be here for hours. Okay, that's interesting. I'm just going to scroll down to see if there are any photos. Because we like photos. Ooh. I don't feel that they should have done this sort of effect on the photos, though. But I like that they've got the story stuff, though. I like that there's the history is here. These are cool. Odinsheim, I saw. Wow. But I suppose 20 years of history, you're going to get a lot of stuff, aren't you? It'd be like if PD put all the history together in a story form like this. It's all going to mount up, isn't it? Right, so that's the world. So, right, let's have a look at the rules then. Okay. Core rulebook. How is this coming up? Yeah, my scrolling finger. See, that's awesome. That's my scrolling finger. Take that as you will. No. Yeah, forget. Can we see this all right? I want to see character creation. That's what I want to go through. Because last time, when we did it on LT, I really enjoyed the back and forth with chat about the character creation. Because that's what we looked at. That's what we... When it comes to Larp, that's what people are really interested in. It's like when you sit down with a... it's like when you sit down with a brand new tabletop game, and the first thing you do is you want to have a look at the thing. Also, James, you'll like this. Oh, Kit has dropped this off for me today. So, Mind's Eye Theatre, Vampire, because this is how we're going to be doing UKM. No. Or Southampton Masquerade, as I'm going to call it. So, the rules are much better. It's a lot more simple. And people are going to be able to do stuff. It's going to be great. But anyway, I digress. So, let's get into it then. Character creation. Introduction, plot, known world. Oh, they got it all here as well. Known world, monsters, there's the map. Character generation. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There you go, so everybody can see everything. It is a stonking big book, and I'm genuinely very excited about sitting down to read it after the stream. To play a CP event, a player must create a character appropriate to the game system. Okay. Player can have one character at a time. Developing a character is not vital. Players stay exactly where their character comes from in game terms. So character races. Yep. Okay, so this is just going through everything then, isn't it? That we've already looked at. Ah, here we go. So, oh yes, Scott. Yeah, Mark knows that I've taken over UKM. Well, it's not UKM. It's we're me, Kit, and Robbie. We're doing our own sort of thing. We're just taking it over. It's gonna be good. And yeah, once we've had our first proper planning meeting, I was gonna get hold of Mark anyway, to have chats with him about stuff. So yeah, do not worry about that one. But it will be. Is that the new one? Yes, it is the new one. So yeah, so it's going to be good, and I'm quite excited about it. So 20 points to spend on skills. The point value of each skill is detailed below. The main exceptions are body development and corporeal, shaman, mage. My throat is absolutely killing me. Excuse me. Oh, down that. And I've got my next one open already. So, Ambidex 3. So let's have a look at, what are the biggest points here? So dagger or one-handed weapon. So Ambidex, yeah, it's all basic stuff. Ooh, extra heavy armor. Also mostly around to help myself. Yeah, no, all help is appreciated, but all help is appreciated. So Ambidex, yeah, right. Extra heavy armor. I want to know what that is. To wear against, so heavy chainmail, metal or fiberglass plate, or heavy scale mail. Each wear armor skill confers the ability to wear armor of a lighter as per the skill. Right, okay. Okay, so extra heavy armor. 4 points of extra stuff. Ambidex, shield, dagger, one-handed, two-handed, polearm, projectile thrown, light, heavy, light, medium. So, guessing 4, 3, 2, 1. Common skills: numeracy, literacy, surgeon, body development. Ritual magic 1 to 14. Jizzy, crizzy. You need to take a perk to know numbers. Well, you could probably you could probably read and write and do all of that very, very basic stuff. But I'm assuming that when it comes to trade, that is where you'll need numeracy and literacy. I'm assuming. Let's go find out. With numeracy, a character can perform simple mathematics. I'm completely wrong. So simple mathematics count without limit and freely use numbers in numeracy. Without numeracy, a character may only count up to 10 or their number of fingers, whichever is lower. That's amazing. And may only be aware of basic size and number concepts, such as bigger, smaller, few, lots. I like that. I like that a lot. I wonder how many people have not taken numeracy and literacy. That's pretty much it, isn't it there, John? It's, I am powerful archmage, but no math good. Me no math. So that's quite interesting. Without literacy, a numerate character may not read and understand numbers when written down. Literacy allows a character to read and write any mundane script. If a character does not have the skill, they don't have to perform any of its actions. Gives all it's a location-based one then. Okay. It gives all locations an additional hit point with body development. So taking body development and extra heavy armor puts you straight onto... I can only count to 10. That puts you straight onto 14 points. So, and then obviously my love of Ambi puts you straight up to 17 points. But to use Ambi, do I have to buy the one-handed skill as well? Requires dagger or one-handed weapon. So 17. So, yeah, 19 points. So to do that then, more than 10. It definitely more than 10. See, that I would want to play that sort of character now. If I went to CP, can't read, can't write, can't count above 10. Doesn't know what numbers mean. Doesn't know anything about numbers. Oh, that would be a very fun character to play, I think. So 19 points, but body development, extra heavy armor. So do you start on do your body start, or is it just 1 point per location? So that gives you 2 points per location. Then the extra heavy gives you an extra 4 points per location. I don't know. So then ambidex and one-handed weapon. So 19 leaves me with 1. So can't read, can't write, can't do maths, but can read and make maps. That's my concept right there. It's just a cartographer. It's a heavily armoured cartographer. Jesus. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I quite like that. So, body development. If the token ribbon is not visible in the PC. So how could you wear the ribbon then? Wear it around your head, I guess. So, surgeon. So, ritual magic. Character must have a magic minimum of level 1 before they can buy ritual magic. Any number of points with the remaining starting points, so they'll be used to buy this skill. Okay. That's interesting. Allows both the use and production of normal maps. I like that. Recognise forgery, ranger. Pick locks. Veteran skills. Any character progressing through the region will begin to develop certain skills that a basic character does not possess. They may be awarded at the generation of character. They may be awarded by a faction leader or another staff member. All characters attending either Event 1, Renewal, or Event 2 and 3 of a year receive one single veteran skill pick. Okay, so... Common veteran skills. Crafting. Okay, crafting's good. Forage. General skill. Locations covered by armor. Okay, that makes sense then. So I'd have 6 points for there. Do they have... Is the arm... Is this all 1, is it? So if you're wearing braces, you'll be classed as 1. So if you're wearing greaves, that's your legs as well. So essentially you could have 6, 6, 6. My body would be Satan. My body is Satan. It's fine. Players may choose a single skill from the basic list up to including 6 points in value. The exceptions to this are the ritual magic. Oh, right, okay. So you can buy veteran skill into general skill, and then go and buy another one from the basic bits. Meditation, veteran ritual magic, contribute to rituals, racial veteran skills. Ooh. So fearless. See, I think I would play an orc. I'd get an orc mask and stuff like that, and I'll play an orc because I think that could be quite fun. Fearless, resist poison, natural armor, sense trap, resist disease. So natural armor. I'm guessing natural armor is another hit point, isn't it? Is that another hit point for all locations? So I could have 7 points on all locations. I'm guessing here. Extra body development. Oh, wait a minute. So another point in body development. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Haven't seen you in chat for a while. Good to see you. How did you enjoy your character death over the weekend? Funerals are great fun. You really get, yeah, they really hit you in the feels right there. So, natural armor. Fast healing. Intuition, natural armor. That's it. Single armor point of armor to all locations. Okay. Interesting. So, please tell me camouflage is the ability for an elf to go, you don't see me, while hiding in some tall grass. I didn't see camouflage. Where's camouflage? I saw chameleon. Chameleon. So it allows the PC to blend into a background so they are not seen. A player must hide against a surface such as a tree or lying on the ground with no part of their body visible against the skyline. Must remain in position holding the torn veteran skill card visibly in one hand with the other index finger clearly raised. As soon as they move, speak, or are roughly jostled, the effect is broken and they may be seen. Anyone who observes the PC and the actor can see themselves that it's unaffected by this skill and can still clearly see the PC. This is a supernatural ability, and as such, the concealed PC cannot be detected with the use of sniff. Is that a beast thing? No one's got sniff. So, okay, that's interesting. Anyone tempted to follow them with a traction will lose their trail around 30 feet from the character's hiding place. I bet that can be fudged in quite a big way. I'm doing alright. It's been far too long since I've been in chat, but the character death was amazing. The funeral was really something, plus I got to come back for one last visit, which was lovely. Good. Good. Funerals are amazing at Larps. You get to lie there and hear what everyone thinks of your character. If I ever get to know your character at Empire and you die, don't expect me to say anything nice, because Mac doesn't say anything nice about anyone. I think Kiart, his uncle, was the only person he said something nice about. Didn't say anything nice about his own brother when he died. So, but yeah, funerals are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. They're very emotional. Iron Will. That's cool. Resist magic. Scrounge. By begging, sifting through the refuse or detritus of other creatures, what may be found in others' rubbish can never be predicted. I would love to see consider yourself warned people. Yeah. Well, there are a few people there at Empire who I am 100% going to be trying to find and to say hi and get to know. But yeah, I don't say anything nice about anyone in character, 'cause I'm just a dick. Yeah, so I wonder if they would ever, for Scrounge, every now and again, just say, well, you've turned up, you've done Scrounge, here have £1 million, here have so much resources, you can have all of this sort of stuff. That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool. Tricks of the trade, track, versatility. Okay, hit locations. So left and right arms, left and right leg. Okay, that's cool. Head, torso, left, right, arm and leg. Excellent. So you have one for basic, I'm guessing. I joined in as my new character, so I had to hide at the back rather than be laid there dead. I was left behind to die as a tower fell around me on a skirmish. Nice. Good death. Keystone. Yeah, Keystone. Yeah. So, with natural armor and the body modification thing, so you'd have 3.3 for each location, and then with the armor, that's an extra 4. So obviously, I'm not wearing any armor on my head, so it's 3. So 3, 7 for every, and 7 points for every location. I don't know if that's good. Yeah, Beth, you are 100% right. I would love, when Mac does die, I would love for them to do a Whispers Through the Black Gate, just so that Mac can come out, be drinking, and just be like, what the fuck are you lot doing? And you got better things to do than be talking to me. I'm dead. Well, I know I'm dead now. So I'm going to go and find the 2 feet bar in the labyrinth. I'll be there for about 100 years. That's it. I'm alright. I've got a pouch. I've got Twilight on me. I'm good to go. You go off and do your own stupid things. You leave my boots alone. I hope you've buried me somewhere fun. That's it. I'm not sure how I feel about separate body parts hits. Just sounds like a bit of a lot to keep track of in the heat of battle compared to Empires. Okay, I can be bonked this many times. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I mean, I know there are places who have done this to a lot of success. So I don't really know. I mean, I want to chat to people, to players, to crew who do these other LARPs, so that we can get them in and we can have a chat about how all these things work, what they mean, how people react to them, and stuff like that. Because I think it's quite interesting. I feel marching confidently into the beyond with enough drugs to last a death time. Massively. I feel like Mac will always be buried with Twilight. Mac always has Twilight on him. Always. He's never without it. Yeah, it would be wrong. Global versus locational hits is one of those debates that probably doesn't have a conclusive best way. No. You can try pry it from his fingers, but it'll be a powerful death grip. And if Grim isn't dead, and he comes to find the Twilight and it's gone, he will track you down and kill you. So yeah, I think locational for global is an interesting argument. So I'm lucky I have extra heavy, so that's fine. Each wear armor skill confers the ability to wear and repair and adjust the lighter value. Okay, that's funky. So repairing wounds. No location of the body, head, torso, left, right leg is reduced to 0 hits. It is incapacitated. This means that any activity requiring that location must immediately cease. So if your head is reduced to 0, that's it. You're dead. That's it. If it affects an arm, anything held with a relevant hand must be dropped, not sheathed or swapped into the other hand. So what you can do, you drop it, sheath your other weapon, pick it up. That's if you've got ambi or something like that. So put your shield on your back, maybe, and then pick up the weapon and stuff. That's one way. Should a leg be affected, a character must drop to one knee, may not hop, but may drag themselves along or be supported by a friend. If both legs succumb, they must fall to the floor, may pull themselves along the ground or be carried. When a character is mortally wounded by any means, they must start a 2-minute death count unless some form of healing is started. A sanctuary spell is cast or wounds are treated. So what is... should either the head or torso be reduced to 0 hits, a character is unconscious, mortally wounded and dying. So you've got a 2-minute count. A player may have their character card marked by a referee to represent their death, particularly during battles or skirmishes. However, a referee is not present to mark a card, a PC will still be dead. All items carried at the time PC death should be handed to a referee or god immediately. Each time a character dies and a player subsequently creates a new character during an event, 1 point is deducted from the starting amount of points after the first character death. So then the next one is 19. What? That doesn't make any... So if a new character during an event, 1 point is deducted if you die. If a character dies at an event, a player may create a new 20-point character for the next event. Right. If a character is created during a renewal event, a player may keep their lowest starting point character and claim a veteran pick. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so yeah, it... So presumably if a head or torso is 0, you're on a death count. Limbs get disabled until they're healed. Yeah. Imagine a gang of Wintermarkers going, walking into Dawn to try to recover Mac's death Twilight. I'd pay to watch that. I can't imagine many trying to stop them. I was hoping they'd have dropped that stupid rule by now. Yeah, that's not a... I think if you're dead, just make a new character. It's the same thing. Just go... This one was 20 points, so let's make another one 20 points. Done. Just make a new character. That's it. So, curing diseases, rules of play. So, contagious. So, they brought disease into it. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, let's move that away, I think. Oh, bigger. Yeah. Right, I've had to close that because that's a lot to take in there. I assume it's to encourage people to crew after character death until their next event. It's 0 deterrent to spam characters, but it's awkward as hell forever if you want to carry on a character. Yeah, so if you've done a Justin and you've lost 3 characters at an event, your next character's on 16, starting with 16 points. And then... Yeah, and that's it. So if he wants to carry on, then he's immediately 4 points behind everyone else because he's accidentally made a character he's really enjoyed playing. Of course, the silly thing is, for most of the fam hearing Mac died, the actual response to that would be who? Everyone knows who Mac is. Everyone knows. Mac's famous, sort of. Yeah, or even use the vet. I kind of want to go to CP and somehow try to end up genning with a character with a 1 point to start with. Yeah, I mean, there must have been people there who did... A bunch of us got down to single-digit characters at LT, which had the same rule. Jesus. Famous or infamous? Both at the same time. That's a weird rule. I've never seen anything like that before, but it's there. If that's what they want to make, then that's up to them. I think, I mean, I want to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to come along and play CP. I'm going to go and play LT, and all of that. So, yeah. I mean, next week I'm going to... What LARP am I looking at next week? I think I'm looking at Rising of Chaos next week. So, anybody knows, the first handful of deaths weren't planned, but then we just thought, fuck it, and went out looking for more creative ways to get X. Yeah. If anyone knows of any... Ooh, blurry. Of any LARPs around the country, just chuck us a message with them all, because I want to have a look at what sites they got, and I want to go through their rules, think up a character, and just have a look at it, because these are all things... Yeah. Max a state of mind, let's face it. So, yeah, let me know. But I think I'm going to have a look at Rising of Chaos, and then I'm going to have a look at Gideon's one that he runs all over. So, yeah, so there's plenty there to have a look at. I might see if I can get Gideon on, actually, to come and talk to us about his. That could be quite good. Gideon's he's a gifted storyteller. That man really, really is. Yeah, I think that's about it, really. CP's an interesting one, but LT was the same. It was really interesting. But because what I do on this channel, we're all very, very used to Empire. So that's the sort of comparison. Foot on the Stairs. So that LARP being run by a friend of mine next year. Yeah, chuck me the info. Chuck me the info, man, and I'll have a look at it. I'm more tempted by LT personally. I'd be very interested to hear from players of both. Yes, definitely, Beth. We'll have a look at that. I'm pretty sure we got players of LT from LT on the server, so I'm pretty sure Scott plays that. Scott, do you play LT, or you used to play LT? Pretty sure. But yeah, we'll definitely get that. I mean, LT is like very, very similar rule set, but I think LT is just a little bit, a bit more. Yeah, LT's just a bit more polished. I feel. Played them both, not for years though. Okay, but yeah, we'll put a thing out. I'll have to join their Facebook groups, and then just say, look, this is what I want to do. Does anybody want to come on and chat about it? And then we can see what they have to say. They can talk about all of the stuff and the things and the places and that. So yeah, it could be interesting, because when you got other people there who know more, it's easier to froth and just say, oh, I want to play this and play that and all of that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Bethany, what I'll be looking at doing next year then is I'd like to do one of each events, basically. So I'll let you know when we're going to get a group together for LT, and we can get everybody to go. And we can all just sort of do stuff together. We can vlog it all again and have a look at things. But there's so many LARPs out there. It will be, it'll be interesting just to see what they look like. But still. Yes, it was the Hobbits, wasn't it? Oh my god, the Hefty Hobbits gang. Yeah, I remember now. Oh my god. Weren't we going to turn them into like the Mafia or something? The Hobbit Mafia? That sounds very familiar. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Yes, we have to do that then. Right, so the Hefty family is going to go to LT and we're going to be the Hobbit Mafia. Icy drugs were mentioned. Yes, definitely the Hobbit Mafia then, on drugs. It's going to be awesome, but still. So, yeah, that's this one done. It's interesting. I don't feel that I was drawn to any specific group or race here. That's the interesting bit. I mean, I think Orcs drew me in the most. have armor designed to look like a 3-piece suite, tying all with a Hobbit map. Yeah, that'd be fun. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit down and go through it all again. I would love to get someone on from CP to come and chat and talk me through it all properly, because at the end of the day, this is the dumb leading the dumb here, with me looking at this for myself. It just didn't stick. I think it would be really nice just to see everything that they have to offer, because I have heard people talk about this and they fucking love it. They are really passionate about it. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I'll put something into the book faces of both, because I think these will be really nice to have a look at and chat to people about. So yeah, I mean, I'll see if Robbie's about, because I think he still plays. So I'll see if I can get Robbie on to come and talk about, because I think he does CP. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look at it all. But yeah, this was interesting. This was definitely interesting. And I look forward to seeing who we can get on to chat about it all. So it'll be fun. Yeah. So that's everything there. Hopefully Friday we'll have a tabletop game going. I don't know whether it will be D&D, Alien, Vampire or Werewolf. I don't know. So if anyone's interested in playing a tabletop game on Friday, chuck your name in, let me know, and we'll add you to the group. So yeah, all things. It's all going to be good. Anyway, are you going to do one of these for Empire? Mate, I've done 100 and... Oh, John will know. How many of these for Empire have I done? It's over 150 now. So I've done over 150. I will point you... Yes. I will have a look, and I think the latest one I did, I looked at Empire character creation, and then I did a separate one for the nations, and then did you join the Discord, James? Did you join the Discord? Because then I can chuck you all of the links for it, because they're doing that one, but there's nothing stopping me from doing another one. Yeah. An Idiot's Guide to Empire. By an idiot. Makes sense. So yeah, actually ignore that, James. Yeah, I won't bother sending you links. They're all there on YouTube. I will just do another one of these. And we'll do an Idiot's Guide to Empire. There's been a lot of lovely rule changes and stuff. So yeah, we'll get them all sorted. But still, thanks everyone for watching. What's your username on the Discord? Because then I know who you are then when I see your name pop up. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming along to watch. We're slowly getting back into the swing of doing streams again. Obviously because I've been away a couple of times. Yeah, so we'll get more going, get more stuff done. And yeah, things will just pick up again. It's going to be really good. So yeah, no worries. Glad people are here. It was very chilled, this one. But yeah. Anyway, much love. Look after yourselves. Take care of each other. And yeah, stay safe. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.